For tuning in and logging on to another episode of Illuminati News Hour right here, Illuminati Radio. I'm your host, I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. If you are new to this page, please hit that follow button and turn on all your notification bells so that you can be notified when we drop this breaking news on you. Like I said, if you're new to this page, please hit that follow button and turn on all your notification bells so that you can be notified when we drop this breaking news on you. Also, if you have any special request videos that you want me to do, celebrities you want me to do a video on, YouTubers you want me to do a video on, or a particular topic you want me to drop some understanding on, it's a small donation of $5. The donation link is in the description box below. Let's go. Listen to this. Beyonce and Jay's, well, I don't know why they said Beyonce and Jay-Z's mansion that they got in New Orleans caught fire, when they should just say what it is. It's Beyonce's mansion because it's owned by Beyonce's management company. Pay attention. You got 22, notice it said 22 firefighters was injured in the blaze. 22. What does 22 represent? To build. Master builder. Master builder number. You know what I'm saying? 22 is to build. What happened when Lori Harvey was dating 49-year-old at the time, 49-year-old P. Diddy? Lori Harvey was 22 at the time. What did I tell you that represents? That was Lori Harvey getting built up. So, what's this mansion being destroyed? Well, let's see. They said it's a case of arson. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure she got this home insured. I'm pretty sure she is going to rebuild. She's going to rebuild this home. I'm pretty sure she got this home insured. You know what I'm saying? She knows exactly what happened. You know what I'm saying? She knows exactly what happened. Her and her people got together and hired somebody to do this. You know what I'm saying? It's to rebuild. Somebody is getting a big fat insurance check from this. You know what I'm saying? See, a lot of people think that these damn celebrities really got the cash like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't. You know what I'm saying? They got cash in assets. They got cash in contracts. So this is a way for them to get what it is they supposed to deserve. You know what I'm saying? If you got a home, like when you hear about the celebrities' homes getting broken into and this is stolen. I'm gonna give you an example. Kim Kardashian was in Paris and she was robbed for $10 million worth of jewelry, right? You ain't hear nothing from that no more, do you? That was an insurance policy. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? She got a $10 million insurance check for her stolen $10 million jewelry. The same way you have a couple of years ago, Drake's tour bus got robbed. And they said it was $10 million worth of jewelry in his tour bus. Best believe Drake got a $10 million check from the insurance company. You see what I'm saying? So when you see things like this going on, you know what I'm saying, don't believe what they purport on the media. Just pay attention to what they saying. They made it their business to make sure they said 22 firefighters was injured. You know what I'm saying? They don't just pull that number out their ass. 22 represents to build. So she's going to rebuild this house. And another thing. They said this. They made it. They said this house used to be a church. You know what I'm saying? So it used to be a sanctuary. You know what I'm saying? So this is a very special house that is going to be rebuilt. What are you going to do here, sister? I can't call you sister. What are you going to do here, Miss Beyonce? You going to rebuild this house into a church? I heard that you already have a church down in damn Texas called the Church of Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? I already heard you had a church down in Texas. What you gonna do with this church? Are you gonna rebuild this church? I mean, rebuild this house into a church? Is that's what you're going to do? Because we know 22 represents to rebuild. What you gonna rebuild this house into? Tell us. Tell us, Beyonce. You little satanic scumbag, you. You know what I'm saying? Lying to the people. Oh, my house was broken into. My house was... You know what I'm saying? Come on. Let me tell you something. Who... They said this house was intentionally set ablaze. Tell me. Beyonce and Jay-Z wasn't living here. They wasn't living there, was they? No, they wasn't. So what would be the purpose of an individual setting this house ablaze? What would this person... See, sometimes you got to use common sense, people. The person that so-called set this Beyonce house ablaze, number one, what would be the purpose? Number two, what would the person gain out of setting this house ablaze? You know what I'm saying? If it's your average Joe, you know what I'm saying, has set this house ablaze, what do he stand to get out of that? You understand? The only thing, you know what I'm saying, if you want to know who's responsible for this, look and see who stands to receive anything out of this from that. How do you do that? Well, it's insured, right? What type of insurance is on this house? Fire insurance, water damage, you know what I'm saying? Rebuilding, you know what I'm saying? Rebuilding. And if it's owned by Beyonce's management company probably need to do some downsizing. You know what I'm saying? See, because let me tell you something. When you got assets and the money that you used to make used to take care of all of your assets, and you used to still have money, you know what I'm saying, to play with. But when you see yourself, when you see your assets and your expenses and the money that's coming in don't add up to the expenses that you got to pay, then you got to do some downsizing. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna tell you like this. Say you know what I'm saying, you had a good job at a Wall Street firm. You know what I'm saying, you went and bought a house on a hill. You got a Mercedes Benz, and then all of a sudden you lose that job on the stock market. You lose that job. You got the downside. So now you're not making the money that you used to make, but yet you got this house that you bought when you was making that much money. You got that car you got to maintain. You got the lawn care. You got the house care, the mortgage or whatever. You got all those expenses that you still got to pay, even though you're not making the money that you used to make. So what you got to do? You got to downsize. And that's what Beyonce doing. Beyonce got to downsize. Remember, 22 firefighters was injured. They are rebuilding this. And I wonder what they're going to rebuild it to be. Are they going to rebuild it to be a church? I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, this is news. I want to thank you all for tuning in, logging on to another episode of Illuminati News Hour, right here on Illuminati Radio. I'm your host, I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. If you are new to this page, please hit that follow button. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I drop this breaking news on you. Make sure you hit that notification bell. If you're new here, make sure you hit that follow button, and also make sure you hit that notification bell so that you can be notified when we drop this breaking news on you. And don't forget, if you have any special request videos that you want me to do, video on celebrity you want me to do, a video on a YouTuber you want me to do, a video on a particular topic that you want me to do, it's a small donation of $5. The donation link is in the description box below. Let's go to next time.